Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure. Welcome back to the Boys and Mad Games Tycoon Part 2. The Adventures of St. Prancelot on the arcade has now finished its run. 1.1 million in profit, which isn't actually that brilliant, considering it's done 6 million in sales. Just not that good. I mean, it's all money, and therefore it's all good, but at the same time, I'd like a little bit more. Still out in the arcades, you've got Brickmore on, which has done 2.2 million so far. That's good. Yeah, we like that. Also in the arcade, also in the arcade is the Flock of Satan, which is going absolutely gangbusters right now, and that's superb. But we minimise arcade games lest we distract ourselves from the spirit of the normal games. Boot Manager 91. It's selling okay, but it's not doing anything like the review score would suggest it did. I mean, it's still a disaster, of course, but there it is. Meanwhile, Busker Annihilator is selling strongly. We've done 3 million in that. That's nice. Sir Prance, the cheap version, is selling on nicely, but that's a cheap version. We don't want to see that. And then Crisis Koala is still 840 grand short of turning a profit. Gridiron Hate Crime is in development, as is the Conquest Corporation, and we're working our way slowly towards making our first console. Yeah. Right then, got some bits and pieces to attend to today. We're waiting for the thinkers to complete their work on the processor that they're doing at the moment. Conquest Corporation is ready for release, but it isn't though, is it? It's rated really quite well across the board here, but 68 bugs is not good. But the estimated rating is only 30 to 50%. That's really bad. That is very, very bad. We're going to continue development for quite a while, I suspect. Obviously, the graphics and the sound department have still got some work to be doing, to be getting on with, as has the quarantine team. But I think we might start a special marketing campaign on, where are you? Conquest Corporation. We need to get some hype up. Let's do a pre-release for the press and see if we can't make that happen. Meanwhile, what I really want to be doing is organising my storeroom, which has been a mess for quite a while. So I'm going to get on with that. Now, what we're going to endeavour to do here is make it tidy. Right, yeah, look, I've got Snap turned on. This should be a piece of cake. At the same time, I think I'll probably also maybe add a couple more shelves just to make sure that store problems are a thing of the past. Well, I can't promise there'll be a thing of the past, but I can promise it'll look a little neater, if nothing else. It was remarked that several people were unhappy at the fact that it was totally shambolic. So there you go. Look, that's nicer, isn't it? I've even got radiators in there. You know what we don't need in there? Radiators. Don't need radiators. Nobody goes in there to radiate, so it's barely worth the effort. Let's put some more shelves in there. Warehouse. Stockroom. Well, it's a warehouse, strictly speaking. I can store 50,000 games in each of these. Is that what I'm using already? It looks like it is. Show me a tier 1. Oh, yeah, it is. I'm already using the tier 2s. All right, great. Well, let's get some more in there. Now, obviously, I don't want to be filling the room full of product that isn't selling. But, you know, just in case we end up in that situation, as we occasionally do, it feels like it might be a good idea. We've got a legend available to hire. Okay. He's a sound artiste. Well, aren't we all? I don't have a desk for a sound artiste at the moment, though. I could put him into the main dev team for a bit. Yeah. But, I mean, the sound studio and, to a lesser extent, the graphics studio, they're kind of packed. You could probably get one in if you were to move some of this stuff around. You might be able to squeak one more sound desk in here. Because obviously, if I can, I'll go get this bloke. Because if nothing else, he'll help expedite our development rate for all things sound. Surely I can get one in here. Surely. Well, let's find out. Sound studio, please. Give me a work desk Mark II. And then rotate once. I mean, it already said it will fit in. There you go. Perfect. It's not though, is it? No, it's not perfect, but it's adequate. If adequate is all you were chasing, then adequate is what we have got here. Right, can you take me there directly? No, we can try and sell a radiator. That's really not what I was after. Put that radiator in there. Let's go to people, job market. And then speak to me of music und sound. He's 91.6. Crikey. Right, Sunshine, you're hired, and you are the artist now known as Len Styrofoam. There we go. Yeah, good. Well done, Len. Now then, let's place you somewhere where you may be able to do some good with your life, which will be in the music studio. Perhaps unsurprisingly. Wait. Why am I rotated? I'm not convinced that I was rotated. You're just looking in the wrong place. Am I? Yeah, no, you were rotated. There you go. See, that's why you were lost. Somehow you managed to rotate the camera. Like some kind of arch fool. Right, there we go. We've got a superstar sound DJ. Or whatever. Brick Moron has made 2.2 million. Yes. Busker Annihilator, 3.3 million. Yes. Boot Manager 91 is 1.9 million in the hole. Yeah, I don't think it's going to recover from that either. But that's the last Boot Manager for a long time. So, you never know. Crisis Koala is 500,000 in the hole. And Flock of Satan in arcade form is 400 grand in the hole. But Flock of Satan has got a long way to go. Yeah, it's doing 300 units a week, which is quite a lot, and that's a good thing. So what are we waiting for here? Right, what's that? I don't know. It was telling me something, but I told it to go away. All right, well, I'll tell that to go away as well. Yes, these are the upgrades that are going on. The Crayola room is currently doing some extra character art on Conquest Corp, and then they'll be done. The CPU's coming up on being done. I'm going to switch the Crayolas over onto Gridiron Hate Crime as soon as we can. And that's good. Some fans think Crisis Koala was developed too much for casual gamers. It's about koalas, dude. Of course it's for casual gamers. No serious game would ever feature a koala as its main event. I don't know what games you've been playing, but you've been playing the wrong games. Oh, and Sir Prance in the arcade. No, this is Sir Prance the Top Choice Edition. Has done 600 grand. Fine. No, I'm very pleased with that. Should I print some more of them? Don't know. How much have I got in stock? Oh no, we're going to have to go and find the stock button. That's easy enough. It's in here, and then it's, or it's in here, and then it's, yeah, it's in one. It's in one of them. You've got to remember, because it's been a while since you checked any of this stuff. Is it in charts? No. Okay. All right. We've ruled that one out. Is it in own games? Maybe. Is it? No. It's in here. I found it once. I'll find it again. You should be able to get to it by clicking on the warehouse. Maybe you can. You can't. No, that's the workshop. Warehouse. Sell stock. Okay, well, at least tell me what's in there. Boot 90 has got 100,000 units sitting around. Yeah. The Decade edition of Funk Nut has got 75,000 sitting around. I feel a bundle coming on. Robonarch's got 40,000. You're kidding me. Nope. Boot 87's got 60,000. Crisis Koala's still got 30k. Glue a cog on your top hat's got 28,000 sat in there. What's wrong with me? Why have I got so much of this rubbish left over? Well, only you can answer that. Poor life decisions, I would put it down to. Well, I'm going to put a bundle together that's going to, absolutely shred anybody who dares stand in my way. Right, we've got 4 megahertz CPU, almost done. Right, yeah. Now, I'd love to get a few more researchers in here, but there just is not the space. Or is there? I could get some of these cabin arts out of the way. I don't think it makes anyone happy. Conquest Corp has been done on the next stage. It's still not up there though. 50 to 70%. I mean, we're not going to get much higher than that. Keep going. Yeah, keep going. Was that the bugs gone? Yeah, I think that was the bugs gone. Yeah, it is a bit of a worry. It is a slight concern, yes, indeed. Train and Rail Tycoon is #1 in the charts at the moment. And the Amigo 500 is no longer on the market. It has stunk the place up and they've got shot of it. We've completed the research on the 4 megahertz CPU, which means we now need the next one. There's a couple of genres available and some engine features. Yeah, I can't worry about it. I've got to press the advantage, if I can, early on. Tech level. Can you show me the stuff that I've already got? I'm going to go with no. What does a 4 megahertz CPU actually qualify? I'm going to have to go check. 1.5 is a Tech 1. Okay. I want a Tech 3/Tech 4. I think I've researched the wrong thing, you know. Right, a new handheld. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Tech 3. 4 megahertz CPU is Tech 3. Right. Okay. Yeah. Right. Good. So keep to Tech 3, please. So next we're going to want a display chip of some kind. Obviously Tech 3. Now, do we go with the 1500? I think you go with the 1500. You want to future-proof as much as you can. Yeah. Yeah, let's go for that. Yeah. You sure? Yeah. Yeah. Then we've got the video gizmo bit thing. All right. Yeah. And then after that, we're going to go with 128 kilobytes. No, let's push it and go for 512. The research difference is negligible. The cost difference is small. Then we'll go for the 32 kilobyte carts. Then we'll go for the color screen. What do these do? What's that? That's a sound chip, right? We'll get a good sound chip on there. A small case fan? No, you can't have a case fan. 1 megabyte cart? That's that. No, it's not. So what's that? That's internal/external memory versus the data carrier. Oh, right. Okay. Yep. Fine. Case we've got. Yep. And then I think we're probably golden. I think we're probably set up then. Okay. It's 1,800 research points. How long do you reckon it'll take them to do that? Don't know, but they can get flipping on with it and then we'll find out, won't we? Won't we? Yeah, we will. All right. Fine. Yeah. Do you think it's worth sinking any more time onto Conquest Corp from the graphics team, or should we shift them across? No, I think now's the time to shift them across. All right, cancel that task. Yep. Get yourselves working on high-quality graphics on Gridiron. Go to town on that. It's been a little while since I've played, and therefore I can't remember which game is targeting the big market and which are trying to push the new technology. I imagine we'll find out, won't we? Because one or the other of them is bound to be just a quick, cheap and dirty, get it out there, rake in the bucks. But I don't know. No, I don't know either. No, nobody really knows, do they? Nobody really knows. There you go. Look, my storage room looks so much neater now. Ah, it's almost relaxing to look at. What sort of stock have we got left? 21,000 Annihilators. That's fine. Still doing 2,500 units a week. It's good. Boot 91. Still doing 2,000 units a week. That's good too. 12,000 in stock. Okay. Crisis Koala still got it's doing 2,000 a week, and we've got 18,000 in stock. And it's broken even. Flock of Satan's also broken even. Okay, everything's going sort of in the right direction. Do a bit of marketing? Or what? Yeah. I have numbers 70, 71 and 72 in the chart at the moment. It's not what you might describe as being, dominating or anything like that. They think Flock of Satan was too much for casuals. They're wrong. Yeah. I've finished my gameplay improvements and my graphics improvements. You might as well kick it out the door. What month is it? June. Now, you're coming up on the summertime slump. As soon as the summertime slump's over, get them out there. Okay. Oh, what? And leave the primary dev team on it. It's just not gonna review that great. We should probably get on with doing some marketing though. Hate Crime has finished its primary dev. Okay, continue the development there. Yep. It's an arcade game, dude. Oh, Right, well, that answers that question. Yeah, it's an arcade game. All right, well, continue the dev, and let's get the bugs out. Who gets the bugs out? All of us. Right, would we like to go to the convention? You bet you will. You bet you we will. Right, what are we sticking in there? We'll stick Gridiron. Yep. We'll stick Conquest. Yep. And is there one we think we can drive a little harder and faster? Do you want to go for Crisis Koala? Yeah, which has only been out for 22 weeks, or Busker Annihilator, which has only been out 45. Neither have been out a massive amount of time. Or Brick Moron. It's been out ages, though, hasn't it? Yeah, it has, really. It has. A little bit. I think Crisis Koala is your man here. I think that's the way we go with that. Yeah, okay, fine. Good. Yep, right. Solid. And 6,500 new fans. Thank you very much. The Sir Prance, the bargain edition, is gone. Okay. All right, fine. The Archimed is gone from the market. First-person shooters are now available. I've got to be doing more and faster research. But it's a tricky one because I want to get the work done on this handheld as quickly as possible so that I've got the opportunity to make a load of money from it. Right? That's the whole reason we're doing any of this. Right, you're going to go and work on Gridiron. Start pumping all of those in. You might not get through all of them, but give it a go. And you, cancel task. Yep. Go work on Hate Crime. Yep. And pump up the volume. Amp it one time. The shills. Let's do a marketing campaign with the shills on a game. And that's going to be on... well, Christ, Conquest Corporation's actually looking pretty good. Yeah. It's cheap, too. It's only cost me 2 million. It's only a B+ game. Oh, it's a low tech game. Right. Yeah, that's easy money, man. That's the easy money title you've got going on. We haven't got a next gen title in development at the moment. Then we should chuck one of these out the door and get one going. Yes, we should. Okay, all right, yeah. There is no hype at all for Brick Moron, which I'm a little disappointed at. I have to say, I mean, it's made its money, so I'm not that disappointed. But at the same time, there should be more of a buzz about it. I was hoping it would be an arcade classic. Let's go and stick out some radio ads for Gridiron Hate Crime. It doesn't feel like it's necessarily the best idea in the world, but if we can drive a few arcade sales, because arcade games are a good way of making money. Boot Manager needs more copies, probably. Yeah, okay. Do another 20,000. Boot Manager 91. Okay, yeah. And we'd like 10,000 units of that, please. Is that going to be enough? That's 5 weeks worth. Do two lots of that. He doesn't want to. Okay, well, I'll do it by hand then. Okay, have you got any spec heads? Yeah, we've got spec heads coming out the wazoo still in stock. All right, that's fine then. Yeah, and you're possibly going to want some more Crisis Koala soon as well. But let's keep that marked down as possibly and not definitely. All right, Conquest Corporation, we can chuck that anytime we like. Anytime you want. And I think that we'll go for the start of August. Okay. All right, let's get it booked in. Finish dev. Yeah. It's going to be fairly low rated. That's quite disappointing. It is quite disappointing. Anyway. So what? Right, yeah. I mean, the disappointment is obvious and palpable. However, whatever. Right, we'll have a 4-week run until it's launched. Yes, please. Thank you very much. And give me a good review score, you peasants. Come on. Yeah, it's good for everybody. 70. It's a 70. Okay. But massive size of audience is available. Yeah, I suppose so. I've created a building game with a rating release 70%. That's what we in the trade call an achievement. A modest achievement, but an achievement nonetheless. Which is lovely. Right, hate crime's coming along. We don't need to sink that much dev into hate crime. Right, well, let's get a new game on the go. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh, indeed. You know what we want? What do we want? We want a game to embed on the console that is for our new console that is only available on a console. You're a long way off having that, though. Get some regular games going before then. But yes, I totally agree with let's get some platform exclusivity out there. Right, what's it going to be? What's popular right now? Skill games and androids. Okay, well, we can probably do that. Skill games, yeah, go for it. And the genre of skill and building. All right, a building skill game. Yeah, and what's it going to feature? Agriculture. Okay, it's a good choice. Building skill game about agriculture and skeletons are tempting me. Yeah. Agriculture. Oh no, hold on, and space stations. Okay, all right. Yeah, no, it's percolating. I'm feeling it percolate as we speak. Okay, as much as it pains me, I think I'm going to go with a pun. Silage running. There we go. Yeah. If you understand why that's a pun, well done you. If you don't, well, you maybe need to catch up on your cinema a little. Right, what is it going to be? Are we going to go current gen or next gen? I think we have to push next gen, just to keep going. Keep the pressure on. We're going to start out with it being an A type game, but we'll maybe push a little bit more later on. So if we're chasing the latest and greatest, then the Amigo 1000 has got 22 million units out there. Yeah. The CTV has only got 100,000. That's no good to us. The Amstar has only got 100,000. The Cassette View is a tier 1. Why are we not sorting by tier? Sort by tier, please. No, minimum technology level 3. But that's a technology level 1. Yes, you're not playing the game, are you? Technology level. There we go. Sort by tech level. Personal computer. It's in there. 65,000 units. Yeah. The Super Nintendo looks quite promising. Yes, it does. Where can we go down to? Let's start at the bottom and come back up. No, the CTV has not bedded in at all. The CDX has not bedded in at all. The Amstar, all the same story. 5.4 on the Core Engine GT. 21 million on the Geo Rio. That could be a goer. All right, we'll go Geo Rio. Exciting. The Core Engine. And the Super Nintendo. What about the old Sega Mega Deck, which is bigger than all of them? The Sega Mega Deck is in there. Yeah. So who you chucking? Right, the Geo Rio can get naughted. And we'll put in the Amiga because we're at least capable of using it. Yeah. Are you sure about any of this? I'll be honest, I'm sure about none of it. I think we go with the Super Nintendo, Right? Why? Well, it's 5 years younger. Yes. It doesn't have any games available. Oh, let's do that. Yeah, let's be the one game on the Super Nintendo. Maybe we get places. Okay, good. Right, there. I'm happy. Crack on. We're going tier 3s across the board on that lot. We'll have every language under the sun. We've got a little bit of anti-cheat and a bit of copy protection, although why I would bother with anti-cheat is anybody's guess. There's the precious little multiplayer. It is a building game. Skill game. It's a skill building game. Tons of depth. Yeah. Don't worry too much about the length. Beginner friendliness. I think we could drop that, and I think we can innovate. Okay, cool. The story is not so important. The character design is important. The level design is important. And the mission design is important. Sacrifice story for everything else. Who's it for? I think we go a smidge towards core. I think we make it somewhat non-violent. And we make it just a little harder than you'd anticipate. And the design priority. Well, we're going to make it technologically magnificent. The sound and the graphics and the gameplay can all take a back seat. Tricky. Yeah, I know. We can have 30 of these. Okay. All right. Let's get 30 of them then. Yeah, because we want to keep the costs manageable without spiraling too much. Because I don't know how well it's going to set. It's still a next gen title, so there is a lot of risk associated with making next gen because they're so flaming expensive. Yeah. Okay, how many we got left? 14. All right, get all the yellows in. Yeah, we're going to be fine here. We are going to be fine. We don't need to double A it at all. Right, that leaves 6. Do I have 6 more features? No. Great. Okay, then we're solid. Yeah, cook it. All right, silage is running. And that's a good thing. Right, Conquest Corporation. We've got 800 pre-orders. That's not many. We've only spent 2 million on its marketing so far. Right, where are the shills? Shills? Big job for you, marketing campaign. Oh, we could possibly specially market. Too late. Okay. We can't do a beta demo. No. We can do a regular demo. I don't think we're going to do that yet. I think we're going to do regular marketing. Okay. And that's going to be for the Conquest Corporation. Spend the money. Get it on there. It's going to give me 30 extra points of hype, which is great. 2 weeks to go. Let's start pumping out. Only 1,800 pre-orders. I'm flaming don't like. Yeah, I know. How much do you want to put out? Let's go 50,000 of those. Let's go 5 of these. And let's go 2.5. It's not a brilliant game, remember. It's not, but there is a very, very large market waiting for a game just like this one, but better. Well, there isn't better available, so they're just going to have to live with it. Boot Manager's got 22,000 units in stock. Busker's got 9,000. Crisis Koala's got 6,000. Crisis Koala's got 3 weeks, 2 weeks worth. All right, make some more. Hold on. One of my programmers probably wants to win Employee of the Month. No such thing exists, friendo. No. We don't do Employee of the Month or any of that kind of behaviour. We just do Employee. You get paid if you do your job. The end. You know? We don't pay you extra because you've done your job well, but we do consider you for a promotion further down the line, if ever we do promotions. And I'll be honest, I'm not certain we ever will. But should we, then yes, you probably could be in line for that. But as it stands, no, you're probably not in line for that. Do you want to put any more Busker into production? Yeah, give me another 10 grand of that. Okay, yeah. Just in case. Yeah, do you want some deluxes and whatnot? Oh, I bet I just ordered some deluxes for the other thing. It'll be fine. We'll put them in a bundle. Yeah. We'll put them in a bundle. Yeah. How are you clowns doing? You've almost finished on this graphics card. Okay, good. And you? Loads of work still to do. All right. Why are there 2 people absent from the sound room at the current time? Don't tell me they're off having a lovely time in the Kazi. Well, good for them. Quarantine have got loads to do. Every team needs to be bigger. I need more space. You haven't got more space. To make do with what you've got. Yeah, right. We've got 40,000 units in stock. And we've done 8,000 in the first week. That's not dreadful. It's not a delight, but it's not dreadful. No. Crisis Koala now 300 grand in profit. Yeah. Busker Annihilator's now 4 million in profit. Boot Manager is lagging by 1 million at the current time. Yeah, I'm not overly thrilled about that. How's Gridiron Hate Crime coming along? Hold on, we've got Jade Raymoon. Oh, please. Spare me. Anyway, she's available. Well, we should bring her on board. A legendary designer. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go get Jade Raymoon. Puns, man. Can't be doing with puns. All right, Jade, let's go. Let's get you in the house, but you're going to have a different name. And, wait for it. Yeah. I need you to rule with an iron fist. Glenda, Bastard is your name. Right. Okay, good. Right. She goes, well, I was likeable. You still are likeable, but now you are also Fury incarnate. So have fun with that. I've been Colonel Failure. In the next episode, we're going to put Gridiron Hate Crime into an unsuspecting arcade where people will unsuspectingly play it and go, crikey, that's good. And I'll go, yeah, it is. It's really good. And you need to play it more. Subscribe to keep up with the series because there is more to come. And what's to come? More. When's it coming? In the next episode and from then on. Perfect. Great. Catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.